Now we need to go to either this page or the staff page and show departments. So at this point, we go back to the documentation. First page I went to, basic usage, shows displaying connected pages. On a single post archive, we can use getQueriedObject. It's confusing to me because I can't tell if it's a post archive full of singles or if this is a single page. So you can use getQueriedObject to retrieve the current post being displayed. The next block of code will display a list of pages that are connected from the current post. Add it to your theme's single.php file. We're going to use single-staff. So this is a completely separate loop from the one that's going to get Judy. Does that make sense? So on the single page, we have the default built-in loop, which goes to get Judy and displays her stuff. Inside that loop, we're going to say, okay, now also go get me all of the departments. So I'm going to grab all of this code right here. I'm going to actually go to Judy's page so that I have that up there, for example. There we have her meta information and her content. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to edit single-staff. Actually, I'm not. Well, see, there's two ways to look at this. If I put it on single-staff, then it's only going to be on the single page. If I go put it in the loop staff, then it's also optionally going to appear in your loop with is singular. I think we should do that. So let's edit loop-staff. I'm going to do my stuff way at the top. Command V. Okay. So we're on the loop page. So this is going to get run for every person on an archive page and also for the single person. We're going to set up our connection type. I called mine staff to department, I think. Let me look real quick. I called mine staff to department. If you look at the screen, you can see where I'm getting that. That's the plugin I made. So my connected type is going to be that name. Connected items. You can see the function there is called getQueriedObject. GetQueriedObject is amazingly useful in WordPress. It says, figure out what page I'm on and go get everything there is to know about it. And the guy who wrote this plugin said, you know what? I don't want to have them tell me bits and pieces of information about this page. Just tell me everything about this page. I'll figure out what I need. So our connected type is staff to department. Our connected items is getQueriedObject. And no paging is true, which means give me everything. I don't want just the top 10 or the first 10 items or whatever. And this is done in WP Query. We'll go over that in a little more depth later. But this is just creating a new loop. Then we say if connected have posts, which says if I have stuff, and then he breaks out of PHP and he prints a bunch of things. I don't want to print a bunch of things. I want to store this stuff in a variable. First thing we do is create the WP query. Our connected type is staff to department. Our connected items are the one we're on right now. No paging is true. If connected has posts, we declare our department as an array. We instantiate $count with 0. And then while we have posts, so it's looping through each one, I assign my department array variables with the count and permalink and title, increment my count, end my while, and reset post data to prevent weirdness.